What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Keto Granny. I'm getting ready to watch the debate tonight between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. It's going to be very, very interesting. I kind of have my mind made up as to who I'm going to vote for. I hope that you're going to vote, that you're registered to vote, and that you have been listening to what has been going on so that you will make the best decision. Anyhow, we're not here to talk about any of that, but I want to share with you. The debate is getting ready to start, so I'm not going to be on here very, very long. I want to go ahead and share with you my morning where I made my cottage cheese eggs. This is a good way to get protein into your diet, into your breakfast, and you can do it in a very easy way. And that's just by adding cottage cheese to your eggs. These are great ways to have some protein eggs in the morning. So go ahead and come on. I'm getting ready to go ahead and start this video. I'm going to share with you some of the foods that I ate and that I had. And then at the end, I'm going to come back and share with you how I'm challenging myself to reach my goals. So I am getting ready to make some cottage cheese protein eggs this morning. I'm going to also be having a hot link with this, and I'm going to be using the J.C. Potter hot link sausage. I'm going to go ahead and add one of these into my air fryer and go ahead and cook this in there. And I'm just going to slice this up with my protein eggs just so I can have a little bit more protein this morning. I'm not going to be eating any bacon today, so I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. To my little bowl here, I'm going to be adding 2 eggs. Now you can use either 2 eggs or 3 eggs, just whatever you use, or you can use more eggs if you eat that many eggs in the morning. But I'm adding in 2 eggs, and then I'm going to add in about 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of cottage cheese. Now, get the cottage cheese of choice. I did get I believe it's 4% low milk fat cottage cheese. After you add in your cottage cheese, you want to make sure that you mix your cottage cheese and eggs together really, really good. I like to leave mine just a little bit lumpy. I'm talking about the cottage cheese. I don't like it where it's real smooth, like putting it in a blender or anything like that. But I mix it just enough to give it a creamy texture. And that's how I like to have my protein cottage cheese eggs. I'm going to go ahead and add some butter into the skillet now. And I'm going to let that melt. And I added in like maybe about a teaspoon. You don't have to add in a whole lot of butter to this. As you can see, the butter is melting. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour in my eggs, you all. I'm just going to make sure that I get that all in there really, really good. Now I've made these eggs several times before, and I really did like the way that they taste, and plus it was a way for me to get in extra protein. And I tell you, I learned about these eggs just through doing different research and looking up different ways of how to get more protein in my diet. Basically eating the way that I was already eating. And I came across this, I believe, I either found it on YouTube, I believe it was YouTube where I found the protein eggs. And all I did was go in and Google ways to get protein into my breakfast or something like that. And it came up with these eggs. And like I say, I like these eggs. I like the way they taste. I like the texture of them. And you can season them any way that you want. I'm just adding a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to my eggs. Now, the eggs do take, I would say, just a little bit longer to cook because of the moisture from the cottage cheese. But you can go ahead and let them cook long enough where it cooks up enough of that moisture, and you have a good dish for your breakfast. You can also add in some chives or anything else that you want to add into your eggs. But these are very easy to make. They are high protein, and they really do complement your meal. Also, with this, I had tea today. I had tea to drink instead of my little coffee treat that I usually have. Today I had tea. This is my breakfast. I added in a little bit of avocado so I can have just a little bit more fat in my meal to keep me in between my meals feeling fuller longer. And then the avocado is very, very good because it has potassium, which I try to add in a lot of potassium into my diet through the day also. For dinner, I had a great, great meal also. For dinner, I had part of my meal prep again. I had chopped steak, and then I had some Asian-style vegetables with these. You all, these vegetables are very, very good. A great choice with my meal today. This is another one of the meals that I had also this week. From the meal prep, this is another chopped steak along with some protein eggs, again, that I made for breakfast, a little bit of avocado, and some sugar-free Jell-O I had along with this meal. As you can see, I also had my sugar-free coffee on this morning with a little bit of whipped cream. It tasted oh so good. Here is another meal from my meal prep. Here I have zucchini and some meatloaf. And this is what was left from a meal prep, my meal prep this week. And you all, I love meatloaf, so I made meatloaf again. And I made a batch, like I said, of the Asian vegetables. So good. Here I'm making a cottage cheese wrap, and y'all, this is only made with 2 ingredients. This is my cottage cheese wrap. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to use half for a tuna wrap, half for a sandwich wrap. And I'll share that with you when I make it. But on top here I have everything but the bagel. I also season this with some onion powder, some garlic powder, and a little bit of everything but the bagel. So I can't wait to see how delicious that it tastes. As you can see, I let it cook until it browned really, really good on the top. And I sprayed the inside of the parchment paper as well as the outside of the parchment paper on the pan. And that way, make sure that it comes off of the paper whole and not torn. Okay, this is what I'm going to be used to help break my fast. This cottage cheese wrap comes in so handy as far as replacing a wrap, original type of wrap. But this wrap, like I said, it's only 2 ingredients. It's just some cottage cheese and some eggs. You can fill it with whatever meats that you want. Here I have turkey and some chicken, along with tomatoes, cucumbers, some green onions, a couple of slices of cheese. Very, very good sandwich, and so easy to make. I have made cottage cheese wraps just a basic part of my staples, actually. This is the next morning. I used the rest of my cottage cheese wrap and made another sandwich. And I tend to start keeping deli meats in the refrigerator because this is so easy to make. With this, I had some sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is what I'm using as my probiotic presently. So, went for a walk and I ended up at the car wash. Hey, while I was at the car wash, I saw a horse at the car wash. So I thought I'd take a picture of that. I thought that was kind of original. But anyhow, these are pictures of me, how I am progressing on my weight loss journey, just showing, that walking really helps. Paying attention to your nutrition really, really helps. Adding in exercise and enjoying your food, all of that really, really helps you, and it helps you to stay focused, and it helps you to stay on point. I'm really proud of the progress that I'm making. I lost 13 pounds for the month of August, and I hope to have good weight loss this month also.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently.
I am starting the 75 hard challenge over. I'm getting ready to break my fast today. So I am having a salad that I bought from Salad to Go yesterday. I'm going to also be having a shrimp burger with this. With the shrimp burger, I made a little bit of keto dressing that I can kind of use that to dip in. So this is how I am breaking my fast, restarting the 75 hard challenge. Again, I had to restart the challenge because I did eat off of my meal plan, and also I did have some alcohol. So this is what I'm having.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go, gotta know when to let go, gotta know.
So I'm going to talk about how I am challenging myself to be successful in order to reach my weight loss goals. As everyone told me, as I had kind of mapped out how I was going to do my challenge, it was based upon the 75 hard challenge, but I found out everyone told me, hey, you're doing the 75 soft challenge. So I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the keto diet. That's the meal plan that I have chosen. I'm going to exercise once daily. That's what's required of me, to exercise once daily, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes once daily. I'm going to be concentrating on eating protein, eating a lot more protein in my diet. So I'm going to be aiming anywhere from 30 to 40 grams of protein for each meal. Also, I will be walking daily, 10,000 steps to 70,000 steps weekly is my goal. I took my before weight before starting, and I'm retaking my weight again. So my starting weight again is 240.6 pounds. I went up almost a pound. Um, but like I said, I knew that I had to start over because I had the alcoholic drink. I would show you what drink I had, but I really don't want to trigger anyone. It's something that's a trigger for me, so it could also be a trigger for someone else, because when I see them, I'm like, oh, I want that, I want that. But also, I know how to make a keto version. But right now, I am sticking to the challenge, which is no cheat meals and no alcohol. And if you do those type of things, or you fall off any part of the challenge, you're supposed to start over. So I am doing that because I did fall off for the holiday. Now, like I said, the meal plan that I have chosen is the keto diet. I'm exercising 30 to 45 minutes daily, concentrating on eating more protein in my meals, anywhere from 30 to 40 grams for each meal. I'm walking daily, 10,000 steps. My weekly goal is 70,000 steps, and I can get that in any combination that I want to. Um, I took my before, and I'll be taking my weight again after the 75 hard challenge. I'm taking a daily progression picture so that I can use that in comparison. Also, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to drink like a gallon of water, and I don't know if I should drink quite a gallon of water. Because I drink anywhere from 4 to 7 bottles of water daily. With 7 bottles, a little bit over the 7 bottles, that is a gallon. So anywhere from 4 to 7 bottles of water daily is what I aim to drink, and that's the 16.9 ounce bottles of water. Again, there are no cheat meals and no alcohol. If any of these things are broken, then you must start over on the 75 hard or either the 75 soft challenge. But these are the things that I am doing to push myself to success. Now, if you're interested in doing this with me, join in, and then I'll be on here doing lives several times during the week. And during that time is when you can check in. We can check in with each other, see how we're doing, give each other tips, and just talk about where we're at. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing for the 75 soft challenge, and it's really paying off for me. So I just wanted to share that with you. As you can see, I shared some of the meals that I have been eating, and I've been sticking, like I said, with keto low carb, because during the keto, I am not always in ketosis, but I do try to keep my carb intake very low. So it's more or less keto low carb is the meal plan that I am eating. So that is what I'm doing. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.